Which I don't
So I pushed the
understand.
live thing live, and nobody's here yet, but it's live. So I guess they'd have to go to my account. Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you talking to Tracy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because
Yeah. Well, they'll be fine to go, and everybody was hopping in here, but we couldn't get it to go together. And then nobody's here yet, but they'll be here in a minute.
to all of Dwayne's account, it's not gonna go on mine.
But then are you on? But then how are you on? Hey, there he is. First like, you're the man, and you're number one. Josh, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I've got her. She's fine. She just like runs around and does her thing. But yeah, that's awesome, Josh. Like the cool thing is about you getting that and grow and you get monetized. I know you'll help us out with it because it's like that's all new to a bunch of us, you know.
Now, see, we're so high tech, okay? Because the phone is in husband's name. Okay, so I'm not sure that it is even hooked up to my stuff. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So this is this is you know what I mean. So I probably just gave everybody a concussion.
You guys will have to go to Dwayne Moore account or just come over to mine. I think is how that's gonna happen.
Radar's bush camp. Get on the line.
To your account.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then why don't you go on your account and tell everybody?
Hello.
So can you get them to come over to my channel and us be on here together? Huh?
On mine,
Lean
because
back. Welcome, like and subscribe. We're just hanging out being groovy with my sister. And you guys got to go check out Josh's channel, Silly Salmon. It's awesome. Yeah, because I know Mark would come back on here. It's just yeah.
but what I wanted to show you, because I do actually have some.
And we'll get back and subscribe to you too as well, for sure. Clutch Crazy WZ. I thought y'all were together. We are. We were trying to do it together, but what happened was Tracy had to get on her. Hey Zachary, how you doing, man? Thanks, dude. Thanks for the sub. We appreciate it. Go to Granny's Corner and subscribe too. We were trying to get her account and my account because we've done this a couple times and everybody seems to like it because we just sit in BS and have a good time. I'm glad you're doing good tonight, Zachary. We were trying to get, yeah, Silly Salmon. You guys, I'll say this and I'll say it a lot during this. Y'all go check out the other channels because the people who are subscribed to me, everybody's got a really good channel. We have a ball on here, man. Like, I didn't think I'd enjoy this as much as I have been, but people like Josh and Silly Salmon, him and Ashley are awesome. They're fun to watch. They're younger, so it's not just two old people sitting here griping about the kids being on our grass. I'm glad you're doing good tonight, Clutch. But you can't see, Tracy, you can't see any of the chats then at all, can you?
I can see your chat. Nobody's on mine.
Sure. So are you on here as Granny Southern Corner then on mine?
Justin, I got two things going. Radar.
So now to me, you look okay. Yeah, there she is, froze. To me, it looks okay. And see, Clutch, we're old, so we've been having trouble with this because, like, when I'm doing lives out fishing, it'll freeze up and I won't know it because it still looks on here like everything's okay. But then, so I have no idea that it froze. So I'm still fishing and talking to people.
Or am I still froze?
Is she still froze? Oh, he's trying to figure this out too. He's like, who are these crazy old people on here trying to learn technology?
I do appreciate that. The simple, honest to God truth of it is, if my son wasn't taking his nap, he could come out here and fix this in two shakes of a lamb's tail. But you got these two old people. Hello, SpongeBob.
I hope you don't mind me using your name, Josh. I know you say it all the time. So Silly Salmon is Josh, and we're friends. We've talked in person several times. So Josh just said after an hour and a half, it will start messing with the microphone every time. And I've had that happen too. I've had good live stream feeds out fishing that you've even told me the mic was freezing up. And I thought it was because I was using the other mic. You know what I'm saying? We love having you, dude. You're family, dude. You're just awesome.
Hey, I went to a lot of work to find this thing. Do you see what it is? Do you have any idea what it says?
Something about glow blue. Yeah, that figures. At least on here it comes out backwards. No, Clutch Craze just says I work on electronics. He's in the 7th grade. And he probably knows more about there you go. Good girl. Good girl. She got the University of Florida stuff out because that's her brother. Yeah, that is awesome, Clutch. Like these kids, how old are you, Josh? I've asked you this before, but if you don't mind me asking on here, because Josh knows this stuff. And it's like that age group can they just know, like your son, Jackson, could get out here and have this thing fixed in 2 minutes.
And I don't know diddly squiddly about any of it. I'm doing good to be able to answer the phone and say hello. Uh, yeah, see that he can do it. But at 62, but now I can write in cursive and I can read it. You know,
Yeah, that's funny. I'm even sitting in a rocking chair tonight. Normally I'm standing, but man, I wore myself out. Yeah, that's funny. Well, no, like so Mark was going to get on here, Josh, the guy who caught the carp. He's going to come on here in a bit. He was on here a second ago, and we
I know you might never, but can you hear?
think having a good. He said it thinks because YouTube is just messing with him all day long because he's been going. There's Mark. What's up, man? Mark's the carp master. He's the one that Mark Tracy said you were cute too. I said that man can fish.
Well, I'm old enough to have birthed him, so
There's Carol. Hey, Carol, how are you
I'm
doing?
in. Matthew is also a Floridian. We were actually both born in the same hotel, the same hospital.
Born in the same hospital. 1 year and 9 months apart. So yeah, Mark is so. I was talking to Mark about silly salmon. What's that? Oh, I didn't. Well, yeah, because you got this thing on, don't you? Is it is it messing things up? Yeah, it's a good bunch of people, Mark. Go subscribe to Silly Salmon, Mark, because he's got some. Those guys, him and Ashley are a hoot. Like they're fun just to watch. I get on in the morning.
Cute as a bug in a rug.
No, I'm sure they all are. Got school in the morning. He's 11 in the 7th grade, so Clutch Crazy's got to get to bed. Thanks for stopping in and subscribing, dude. You be good in school. Do your schoolwork, man, while you have to be there. Don't wait to. Oh, look, hello there, fellow fighting Indian. Been forever. So happy to see you. I know Carol. I know who Carol is. I do know Carol. How are you, Carol? It's good to see you.
Day.
Yeah, we did. We talked about Carol a lot today because I was talking about your brother and how we used to go over to your house because you had all the badass electronics. Carol, who was on here, Carol Walker, they had the biggest damn screen TV in Indian River County when we were in high school. So we'd go over there and watch movies and stuff. The school there's the Fighting Indians too in Georgia. That's cool. Yeah. Clutch Clays. Thanks for stopping in, man. But do your homework while you have to, because yep, she had the first satellite. I remember that.
We in the clutches of it. Somebody just asked me about hurricane season. We in the clutches of hurricane season right now.
Lord, how you doing tonight, brother? We're just thought we'd get on here and BS and catch up for the week because we thought if we did this one night a week, it'd be a good way for everybody to get together and see what was going on. And We don't have 8,000 people watching us at one time because it's a good thing we couldn't keep up with the chat. Yeah, you can tell a joke as long you remember that's my sister, and she's
But it's
yeah,
got to
we're
be a
all good with
clean joke.
jokes. Anyhow, she could tell a joke. Somebody told me a joke today, and the joke was
Toe past the medicine cabinet. Because he didn't want to wake the sleeping pills. See, you can tell little children that joke. See?
a weasel, a ferret, and a fox go into a bar. They get up to the bar, and the fox ordered beer. The the bartender asked them what they wanted. The fox said, "I'll take a beer." The ferret says, "I'll have a Jack and Coke." And "Pop," said the weasel. That's a dad joke. That's a bad dad joke. Dad,
The simple truth of it is,
you know, Ashley, how you doing? Yeah, that's what she's like, huh? Well, thank goodness. Yeah, no, she doesn't look like me, but in a way, if you, I got a picture of us together. That if there were ever two people that were brother and sister, it's her and
oh
I.
yeah.
But she's much better looking. She's always had prettier hair. She's the sweetheart of the family.
You know,
Like she's. I'm glad you're doing good
I
tonight, Ashley.
I would like for you to also know that did get in the pool today, but I washed my hair after I got out.
Did you?
I
Uh
did,
oh.
just because I thought, well, Matthew's gonna see me, so I better wash my hair.
You know what? I took a shower after you and I got off the phone because I had to. Because Nancy was coming home, but
I
I
was
didn't get
gonna
all
say
gussied
Nancy
up.
gonna boot you out of the house if you don't shower.
Yeah, that's a fact. She does too. She gets excited when I don't use Anaheim. In Anaheim. So Wilson Nelson in Anaheim.
Where are y'all from? We're from Florida.
Yeah.
Somebody on this one just said, mine are not asking me no questions. Let me see here. Some messages. Oh, there we go.
All right, so everybody say hey to Nancy Nichols. That's my significant other. I am in Grace, Idaho, Carol. I thought Tracy would have told you that. I am way up here in the middle of nowhere in the mountains of Idaho.
No offense, Carol Dean. I love you dearly.
That I grew up with know me. Now I've had Radar as a nickname since I was a little kid. So Silly Sam and Josh is up. Uh, Dillard, Blairsville, Dalton, all that area. Where Lee Howard and everybody went. Um, Nancy is folding my camp laundry, so she's in there doing laundry.
Laundry.
People their age. I don't mind because I'm old enough that it don't matter anymore. I'm 61, and I shouldn't have asked Josh, but Josh is, I'd say, young 30s. Yeah, but I'm 61, and that woman on the screen there is not 1 year and 9 months older than I am. She's an old lady.
I've gotten, and I'm looking forward to many more. My people run. My people run old. Mhm.
Like he's an awesome moderator. If anybody needs a good moderator, Mark, while you're on here, I'm gonna put you as a moderator. Yeah, right. So that way, whenever Mark gets, already got the thing. So, like I say, the Pescadero, he's the guy that did the carp fishing the other day with me. Caught we weren't carp fishing, but he caught a big old carp.
Oh,
Mosquitoes. Yeah, I was trying to find my his dad. Ashley said his dad's 54. Bro, I can't wait for hunting season. Yeah, me neither. Mainly off grid. Hey, how you doing tonight? Mainly, see, like most of these people I know, and it goes back to that add as a moderator thing. It doesn't bother me to have people I know moderate, but due to a situation we had here earlier, we're kind of being careful about that. But
I love Carol Burnett. I watched, what did I watch this oh, I watched Andy Griffith today. Yeah. It we are old. Oh, very nice.
not here, but I hunt whitetails out here because people don't hunt whitetails in Idaho. No, but she can cook. Let me tell you what. Yeah, hunting's a hoot. James, I'm glad you made it back, man. Sorry about the problems earlier.
Cause you're not paying attention to him. I sent my dog and my husband to bed, and Mama's done gone to bed, and the boy child is taking his evening nap. Okay, my cousin Brenda just commented on mine. She says, Tracy Greer, you have found your match. Matthew is out talking you. Are you in what's a You froze. You froze. But I don't know if I'm froze or not. I don't think that I am. You are froze. You got your hand on your head. See? I'll do the royal wave. I can tell you, Carol, even though I've never been to Idaho either, because they just said something about Idaho, which is where Matthew lives. It's very nice weather right there, out there right now. Now, is your feed froze? Or oh, there you're back. Wave to me. See, now you're back.
It's not. This is what it did when I go fishing. It'll do the same thing to me. I can still see me moving and everything's fine. You're still fine, but it does. Yeah, Glenn just came on and said there. Okay, she's taking the dog in.
She have to work early in the morning. Not Carol, Nancy. Up with the conversation, Matthew. Oh,
Jeffrey, how you doing tonight, man? We put the router on the new Starlink because we got the Starlink that our brother here that might come on tonight told me about, and Bo Stoddard. And Bo said that that Starlink works in the oil fields where he works in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. So we got it, and I got the routers right there. I mean, it's literally not 20 foot from the thing here. Um, yeah, Nancy says 5:30. Nicole, you're back, Nicole. Sorry.
just said you sound like Mr. Haney on Green Acres. That's pretty good.
Now, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. I know it. It's southern though. It's southern. No, Nicole's good. Thanks, Nicole. We appreciate your patience. We love you.
With stupidity. And that's very, very, very uh uh wrong. It's just flat out wrong. Because if you've ever heard, well, I sent you a thing about Shelby Foote that he said, and his accent, and it's so southern. I it's like it just melts you. It's just wonderful. Uh but it's real slow. It's pretty calm. It can get a little bit loud, but well, it just is. It's a not. We're not stupid. We're not a bunch of hicks that don't know have any idea what's going on.
It's just they kind of want to squelch it because of the whole Civil War thing, and we're all good people. And I tell you, I've been all over the world, and some of the most friendly people. I mean, most of the world's pretty friendly, and contrary to what popular, but it's all true. But it's all true, isn't it, honey? Why are you guys talking at 9:10? Well, we're talking at 9:10 because I'm in Idaho on Mountain Time, and Tracy is on Eastern Time. So we were trying to see. Josh likes hearing my stories.
Well, we're I'm a Panther fan. Matthew's a Lightning fan.
All about the Lightning. Yeah, we'll get better.
Yeah.
Season tickets, her and Pat to go to.
Little Rangers. Oh, merciful heavens. I have seen the Rangers play live, yes.
I root for the Panthers like this year. They beat the Lightning in the first round, so of course I root for the Panthers to win the cup. But I'm a Blues fan first, then the Lightning, because I've been a Blues fan my whole life. Like since I got to go to some some Blues games and got like all into the. That's how I got into hockey. Was in St. Louis when I was flying for Midwest Airlines. I'd go help out the guy who owned Midwest, was a good friend, and he'd pay for me to come down from Alaska to go fly his
Canadian paper. Oh,
for
go
13
for
hours on the
ooh,
boat.
those expensive outfits. I have a new friend.
And I flagged when I was on tour with them, man. It was all about the Penguins. See you, Ashley. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
I have a new friend who played hockey and he was a goalie. My new friend on here on my YouTube. What's your name again? Diesel something. He's not on yours. FJH Diesel Repairs.
It means he's got to be like tough.
Well, he's got a mechanic at all.
Yeah, you can't be stupid and be a goal. Those
No,
guys,
no, and not want to be a goalie because you got to stay out there the whole game.
hockey for 5 years.
Going the whole time.
Alaska Critter Cam, what's up, man? So Alaska Critter Cam just hopped in on my deal. He's a good dude. So he is right next to you in Florida, but he's got game cams in Alaska that are awesome. He had a nice black bear on there the other day. Y'all need to go to subscribe to Alaska Critter Cams. I met him through Silly Salmon.
Alaska right this very minute. In fact, they sent me pictures of wildlife today. Cutest little picture of a little otter laying on its mama. It was adorable. Hi, Frankie.
Skipping chat or it's skipping us talking. It keeps skipping content. Josh said. Um,
I'm in Sebastian, Florida, which if you drew a line across the state of Florida from Tampa across, that's pretty much where I'm at. I can see the space shuttle go up.
just wildlife videos. He does. You guys need to go. I'm sure most of y'all that are on here are subscribed to Josh Silly Salmon. But Alaska Critter Cam, Nicole. I wish I'd have seen Nicole's live stream this morning. Nicole, I'm sorry I missed that out. She said it's cutting out. I told Alaska Critter Cams you were in Sebastian. And I was telling him that the other day because he told me where he was at.
Snack.
Yeah, you should. You should go hang out with Sis. She's a hoot, man. She's a hoot. I'm sorry that our server. I'm literally not 20 feet from my router, so it could be because we got the sat cam. I knew Nicole was up north. I knew that because Ontario. Because I talked to her about some of the bands I used to go out with, or Canadian bands like Alexis on Fire and Billy Talent, Nelly Furtado. I used to drive them around. I've been all over Canada. It's gorgeous. It's people up there then too that are just sweet as could be. Everybody in Canada was just as nice as could be. Nicole says her first live wasn't the best. Yeah, it's like you got to get used to things. And again, I don't understand. For a while, when it would cut out on me, I could see it on my screen, and I can't see it on my screen. Like this whole thing, it looks like it's been fine. So, um, Sebastian says, "Hola, hola, man. Thanks for the subscription, dude. Appreciate it." Um, Wife just subscribed to both of you. Appreciate it, Glenn. Get the service situation. Yeah, I bet in Canada you guys have issues, but yeah, Sebastian, I'm glad you're doing all right tonight, man. Again, we just on here chatting. She was like, "What do you want to talk about?" I'm like, "You and I ain't never had no trouble coming up with something to talk about." So we're just kind of like, and the reason we did our channels was because, yeah. So the uh, pescadero, yeah, we found out yesterday because I was teasing Mark because he was talking about having a cholesterol problem. I'm like, "You're Mexican. How can you have a cholesterol problem?" He's like, "Well, the other half of me is Italian." I'm like, "Yeah, that."
And we look around a little bit and we go back. They wouldn't let Dwayne come back through, my husband. They asked him a whole raft of questions. Do you know what one of the questions was? What kind of lawnmower? No, they asked him what kind of lawnmower he had. I'm like, well, I don't understand that, but okay, and then they asked me, and I said, I don't know, it's red. I mean, it's a lawnmower, it's red. I don't know.
I was with a tour bus and they never gave me any grief because they always wanted autographs. They're like, "Who you got on board?" So it's a lot easier to go through customs from Canada to the United States or either direction. If you have Aerosmith on board, it's really easy. If you have Alexis on Fire,
In my car, I'll let them.
to know you and we'll throw you a wrench. But we've had some issues. Yeah, holy mackerel. He told me he might hop on here. Um, but yeah, um, hey Randy, how you doing, man? Appreciate the sub. I've been seeing some of Randy's stuff. He ties some awesome jigs. Like he ties some really nice jigs. Again, a lot of these guys that we've seen on here, they're awesome people. But yeah, Sebastian, give us some time to get to know you. We've had some issues lately with some moderators, and it's kind of a big deal. So yeah, thanks for the support, Nicole. But yeah, Randy's a good dude. I've talked to.
That's Radar's bush camp that you hear talking in the background. See, I'll show you. hmm See, there he is.
Trying to get together on this and just couldn't get Granny's on there. So she came on her husband's screen name. And so that's why it shows up as Dwayne Allen.
We highly technical. We very high tech. Shoot, I didn't even know my new car was 4-wheel drive for 2 weeks. Did you know that?
Catching some fish. It's like the fishing community's been great because you guys really need to go subscribe to Granny's Corner. Again, it's my sister. She's got all kinds of just old school information, man. It's like stuff that a lot of people forgot
I do like the
here. Thanks, Sebastian, for
I
understanding,
love
man. We
watching
appreciate
do something outside. You know, for them to go outside and do something. I'm fishing, obviously, a lot of the fishing stuff, but even just being in their canoes and rowing around or taking their children out and oh Lord, now I can't see squat. Doing whatever, but but I couldn't see the screen to see what anybody said. But I hate that so many kids are just stuck in the house.
Skipjack, she has got a great channel. Go check hers out. She fishes in Tennessee. Um, so yeah,
Awful hot. Ooh, I have given up my garden pretty much, and I just go out there and get in the pool. It's too hot.
she's been on a lot with us too, man. And like I say, the wrench thing, we chilled out on it because of some issues that happened this week. And like Holy Mackerel just took everybody off as a moderator, which I completely understand. He's going to add people that could, like he said, if you get on radar and you're going to be on for a little while, you can moderate. I'll throw you on there, and I like, yeah, totally understand that. But the pools are too hot. How hot was your pool this morning? You said you got your pool at what, 85 degrees?
Morning, and when I actually ended up finally going in, it was 87. Yeah, it was hot.
Taking a bath every night when I'm down there. Hey AJ, how you doing? Um, when I take a bath in the Snake River, it's 69 degrees right now, but it'll be 55 by the time, by the time hunting season rolls around. Yeah, it's cold. I've taken a bath.
Never.
Nicole, your pool's perfect because it's in Canada. So Silly just said to sit. So I'm reading the chats because I can see mine. You can't see mine, or you can't.
It's called Radar's Bush Camp.
Mr. Haney's channel. Like Nancy said, I ain't trying to sell nothing, but I got a story. Um, yeah. Well, because I'm. But no, we got to. Hey, Ashley, I'm glad. The fishing community is absolutely awesome. Like Salmon blew up. He's got 1,000 subscribers now. So big congratulations to Silly Salmon for 1,000 subscribers, and he's still growing. Um, Skipjack Cindy's got a great channel. Ashley B. Ashley B's here. Hey Ashley, how are you doing? She's got an awesome channel. You guys got to go check out Ashley B. How's George? Ashley, how's George? I gotta know how George's is. What's up, Granny's Corner?
He's really, really, really good. Hello, Ashley, love. Good evening.
Right, it is a great community. Like everybody, Ashley, everybody that's on here on my subscription list, go subscribe to it. Oak Ridge Taxidermist. Good man. How are you doing? Like and subscribe so I can get back with you. I might have a bear that needs to be done here next month. Um, yeah, it's good to see you guys. But no, Ashley's a hoot. Like she's got her pet duck George, and she catches some huge bass. Like she's just a sweetheart. Like I love getting on and seeing her live in the morning. Or Tracy will even send me a thing. Hey, um, you know, will you see a salmon run? Carol asked me, hoping to see some salmon in Alaska going first weekend in September. Will you see the salmon? You're gonna see the pinks. You'll get to see if it's a pink year, and I think it's a pink year this year. So you'll get to see humpy salmon, and you'll get to see the sockeyes start running at the end of the fall, the beginning of the fall, and there'll probably be some cohos left. But yeah, you'll see some salmons, but not like silly salmon says he never runs. Yeah, right. Ashley lives in Michigan. Oh, Ashley B's in Michigan too. So both Ashleys here are in Michigan. If you need anything mounted, just go on Google and look up Oak Ridge Taxidermist in Maryland and give me a call. Sounds good, man. Like and subscribe though. Put a comment so I can add you. Please. Need a shout out. Radar Silly, get him to 1,000. Yeah, you guys have been great, man. I'm at like 700. I wasn't even trying, thanks to you guys, because everybody's just so. Will you see bears? Oh yeah. But Carol, you've got to get out of the road system. Go out to Dillingham or go out to Bethel or go to Antioch where I used to live, and you get to see all that cool stuff. Thanks for subscribing, Canslaw. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Oak Ridge. Appreciate it. Leave a comment. Make sure when you guys sub up, you like something, leave a comment. And Nicole's trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're gonna work on it. Like I say, everybody's great about doing that. Because how many you got now, Granny?
20, I think. Yeah, but I just started in April, so I'm not. It is what it is.
Canada's fun. Randy and Silly are teasing each other. No, it's a good group, man.
Got where we were monetized and ever got a little paycheck, something, something. We could fly out and see each other.
Man, otherwise the algorithm will remove it.
You got to
I
leave.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and I try to say that on every channel I visit, that you got to do the like, you got to do the subscribe, you got to do view something, and you got to view it over like 20 seconds. You can't just zip, and comment. And it don't have to be a 52-page recitation. You can say nice video or whatever.
Just put sub from Silly Salmon or sub from Radar's Bush Camp or something. Stick. But Carol, you need to go and subscribe to Alaska Critter Cam, and you can watch the bears. He's got some really cool. He said he will. Chancellor says I will be dead when I'm monetized. 63, too far away. Not enough subs or hours yet. Keep it up.
Started in April, and I had 0. I got 320 today when I looked at it last. So
Grow, man. Cancel. Like and subscribe.
I go like I go on the herbal medicine. I go on the prepper stuff. I go on peaceful and wonderful people. So you've got to keep just go on stuff you like. That's all. That's all you got to do.
Ashley said George is doing all right, but um, who was it? Let me find this because again, I'm old trying to do this. Ashley said George is doing great. That's awesome.
My page.
It
That would
says
be
I don't know how to pin the page. It's Granny's Southern Corner. That's the thing I was trying to get to. But yeah, Carol, go on there and here. I'm gonna do this, Carol, because I know Carol. I've known Carol my whole life. Um so now, Carol, you can go click on everybody and you could just go right to their page. It takes you off of this page for a minute. You can like and subscribe to whoever you want to now that you got that wrench. So it'll make it easier.
power. And you that's another thing that people who are very, very new need to understand. Don't hand them wrenches out to just any old Joe Blow. I hate to say that because I like to be a trusting person, but unfortunately, you have to use some discrimination. Yeah.
So thanks, Cancel. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's yeah, everybody's trying to be nice, but some people country boy, thanks man, appreciate you. Yeah, I do a lot of fishing. Tracy does like we're gonna do a catch and cook at some point. The reason we haven't done it is because Tracy is on a very specific diet, and for her to fix something, I can't just catch a trout and hand it to her because we're 1,864 miles as a crow flies from each other. Or no, 2,864 miles. So I can't just yeah, please go to Granny's Corner and subscribe because we were trying to get her on here and she ended up on her channel. She had to go on Dwayne Allen's channel and then she's on her channel on her thing there. Because again, we're high tech. We gotta, you know. He said, Canslaw said I got a troll this morning that was wrenched. No idea how he got wrenched. I didn't wrench him. Yeah, I was handing them out until that crap happened with one of our subscribers on here, one of our friends, and I just, I'm not, the people I know that I've seen a lot, I'll put on there. And there's people on here that like Ashley B. I could tell you that Silly Salmon's a good moderator. Alaska, everybody who's a moderator on here, I would trust explicitly because they're not going to get on there and just throw people off. Yeah, Mark said he'd do that. Mark said he would post a catch and cook live from the boat. So we need to do that out at camp. That's a good idea. Maybe that weekend, if you can come out and spend the night, we go coyote hunting. We'll go catch a carp and let you fix it out there because I'd like to try that. Good night, Randy. Man, you have a good evening. Randy said he's taking off. Y'all go check out Randy Guffey's channel. He does really cool jig tying, and it's really fun to watch him tie those jigs. And he goes fishing and stuff too. So
A place that made fishing lures. Did you know that? I used to work at a place that made fishing lures. I made fishing lures. No, oh God, it started with an N. Nickel lure.
at 828 Thump Candy. But yeah, like Carol, you could go click on Randy's thing; it'll take you right to his channel now. Canslaw said that I'm trying. Country Boy just said he shut his channel down because there's too many trolls. But like Silly Salmon said though, is that trolls could be a good thing to a point because it's clicks, but I don't want to deal with all that stuff in here because we just don't
Mm. I just got to figure out what's a good time.
trolls. I've
Y'all
watched
could tell
them,
me
man.
what's a good time for everybody. I'd appreciate that.
We'll do this every Tuesday night because we've been trying to do. Hopefully, I'll have Little Blue Bandit out there as well. Yeah, he's trying to get his boat out there. Mark's working on getting his boat. He's got a cool old boat. It's got a Ted Williams Sears motor. It came with a 50 Merc that we're gonna get going for that thing. But he's got a little Ted Williams 7.7. And Mark, I've talked to him before down there fishing. That's how I met him, was down at the river. Because anybody who fishes for the most part is usually a pretty good person. And we get to talking because him and his wife and kids were catching catfish. And so that was last year. And this year he came down, he was down there fishing, and we got to talking, and he was going to take his boat out. I'm like, why don't you come out with me first and you see what the river's doing? So he did. He got in, he came out with me, and we went fishing Sunday. And then after seeing the river, he's like, yeah, that might not be a good idea in my boat. Um, so Cam Slaw says, go to your YouTube studio. They will recommend what the best time is to go live. And that's probably a good idea. And
We need to know when, because okay, the East Coast, and he's what, Central? And then just individually, what is the best time? Because if if on Sunday afternoon, y'all might be at the church house. I don't know. Um, Good night, Critter Cam.
sure. Factually Salmon. Yeah, he's trying to go back. Um, Jonathan. Yeah, I will do that. I don't know how to do it now, but since you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment because I've got still got a pretty decent memory for a short period of time anyway. I'll go back and check it out for sure, man. I used to drive and fly bands. I like that's what Mark and I have in common too, because Mark, on the, he was in the music industry, so we know a lot of the same people from being in the music industry. And the thing is, he knew a lot of the people without me having to prompt him. It wasn't like, oh, the tour manager for so and so. People say they were in the music industry, and you talk to them for about 3 minutes, and you realize they're full of crap because they DJ'd a party once or something. And it's like, no, no, Mark, did you say Granny's your daughter? No. You're trying to get brownie points from my sister. Hell, you're what, 10 years older than me? Country boys from Tennessee. That's where Skipjack Cindy's at, is in Tennessee. Like Tennessee too, I fished and hunted all over that place too. Not recently, but
Pretty. I thought about moving there. I like all the states that don't have tax on income. Those are my personal favorites.
Arrow says find the best time and split the difference. Close to the best time is still better than being way off. That's absolutely right. And we're trying to figure it out. Appreciate the likes, man. It's a great community. Like I said, everybody on here is friendly. All we ask is like we cuss a little bit, but we try to keep the language down. We don't talk politics, and that's the cool thing about the fishing channel. Most of them is about fishing, man. We don't get We don't get into a bunch of crap. But y'all got to definitely, if you haven't subscribed to Josh Silly Salmon and Mainly Off Grid and everybody who's got a blue wrench on my thing, especially, go check out their channels. And Granny's Southern Corner. Is it Granny's Corner or is it Granny's Southern Corner?
That's a really good question because on the thing, that you feel it's Granny's Southern Corner, but on the little logo-y thing, it says Granny's Corner. So who knows?
Corner. So Jeffrey just said it's Granny's Corner. Okay. Kingsport, Tennessee. I've been to Kingsport, Tennessee, down in southeast Tennessee. I know right where Kingsport's at. It's where the highway splits right there. Yeah. I want Hollywood to make a I want Hollywood to make a good biopic of John Denver like they did with Elton John, Queen, etc. Denver deserves a good movie about his life. Thank God I'm a country boy. There you go. Dalton, Georgia. That's beautiful. Granny Southern Corner. So Nicole said, yeah, Granny Southern Corner, she pops up for both. Yay! Good, dude. We were worried about you. I was about to text you. Been one of our moderators since the beginning, man. He's a good guy. Your handle, Josh said, is the one with the actual at symbol in front of it. So that would be hello and much love. So I guess it's whatever you've got the little amperous thing is it. They make a lot of movies near my work. They're over there recording something now. Yeah, John Denver. I like John Denver's music, and he was a pilot. That's how he died. Was in that Long East that he bought from Sebastian, Florida. He bought that Long East from Sebastian, Florida. That's where they make those aircraft that John Denver got killed in. JW's been here. Mainly, you have a tummy ache from your donuts. Radar, hey Giggles, how you doing? I'm glad Giggles made it back. She started out with us, and then Granny froze. Looks like Granny's still catching flies. You got your mouth wide open. Yeah, she does. Because it's usually because I'm talking too much.
How to fix it? I have no idea how to fix it. Maybe it'll just unfreeze on.
Fun. Like I said, we just got on here. Figured we'd do.
Thank you, Find and Joy. So I'm frozen on Radar's bush camp.
Here, and it freezes. Like, is that because of my phone?
Huh? Well, the only give you the stream the whole time. Finding Joy is going back and forth between both of us. She says I'm not frozen on either one of them right now. Oh, Joy is a lovely person.
That's probably better for everybody. So you got to entertain. Go ahead. I'm frozen. Sing and dance.
Well, I let me see. What could I do to entertain anybody? Not a lot. I don't even have a whole lot of jokes, people. It's pretty slim pickings. It's pretty slim pickings. I can I can I can tell you secrets about Matthew.
We love you. You're awesome. I hope everything's doing well in your life. Um, Canslaw says it's the FBI surveillance camera in the van parked across the street from you.
I have had those kind of things in my neighborhood. Uh, because we've had a lot of shenanigans. And you look out there and you're like, okay. One day I looked outside, honest to God, there was 5 police officers with a big old guns and all this stuff, and it was cause my next door neighbor had tried to kill his wife, and they had been in a knife fight, and they was out in the middle of the road. It's like, oh my word! And I don't live in a trashy neighborhood.
Not at all.
No, no, but we've hit a new low on certain places. By the way, guess what I was invited to? Just tonight, I was invited to the Winter Beach catfish fry to celebrate Winter Beach's birthday. Well, it depends if I'm going to be here, if I'll be in Ohio.
So they're doing just a catfish fry.
Apparently, she says, I think it's she said, yeah. Finding Joy says, when I talk, you freeze, and when you talk, I freeze.
Just let you do it because you're more entertaining than I am. I could. I fish and hunt. I can. Everybody says I cannot believe that you could sit there in that blind all that time and not say a word. I'm like, I do, and they.
Now, I'm not going to say how you're entertaining yourself, but you're entertaining yourself with you just sit there and think things. It's like
Shorts come up as Granny's corner. Her stream says it's Granny's southern corner.
I told you, I don't know. I don't know diddly. My son set it up for me because I don't know nothing.
Bro, be right back. So Jay wrestles possums. He's a professional possum wrestler. And yeah, Mark says I need an invite to that. He wants to go to Winter. Winter Beach used to be nothing. It was a church and 4 houses and that old store. Is that old convenience store still there? That you went in and opened things up and there were bugs all over the place.
Still there, but it's closed. But it's still got a bunch of stuff in it. I mean, there's fishing poles in there and all kinds of stuff in there, but it's been closed for years. Isn't that weird?
Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys like and subscribe, hang out, go to Granny's Southern Corner and hang out. Double tap that screen. And you know, it's funny, Nicole. Every time you say that, I reach up and double tap the screen because no, but I do it just because, oh, did I remember to like? Because when I'm on, Silly Salmons or Jay's or whoever's, they'll say tap the screen. I'll go tap it again. So, yeah.
I go through my list of everything I'm supposed to do to be supportive of everybody's channel and the overall community, and I hope I'm doing it right. That's all I got. You do the best you can.
We done come to the conclusion that YouTube's making enough money on advertising dollars that they could come off of some of that for everybody. That's why we couldn't understand why people would get in a moderator position and like try and take down a channel that they're not hurting anybody. They're not doing anything.
Son, are you showing Matthew's picture or my picture?
Pictures are terrible in school. I look like a goofball.
Show him the picture of Matt and I laying there next to each other, donating blood. That's in the yearbook. That's our claim to fame.
I can't believe you talked me into this. And I was laying there with pumping that thing because remember me and John Willis were racing, trying to pump the thing up and fill the blood up faster. And I damn near passed out and died. And the lady's like, "You're not supposed to rush it." And we were like, you're.
Well, and the thing of it was, if you gave blood, you could kind of fake out, that you were weak. And so you didn't have to go back to class.
And the weaker you were, the
We
more
kept
cookies they
donating that
gave.
blood. And they could
Yeah,
take
we were
that
always
blood.
donating blood. I can't donate anymore, but yeah, we used to do it all the time. Carol said she showed him the pictures. Yeah, Canslaw said. Canslaw says you both are great father and daughter channelers, very friendly. Man, you gonna get you go to Sebastian, Florida, so you go cook dinner for you.
Take you to go get something to drink.
Look at the picture just because Tracy sent it to me, because I don't have any in my yearbooks. They went with ex-wives and stuff, and yeah, I've got that's funny. Yeah, that's a goofy picture of me too, because I got my big old glasses on. I got some Western shirt on because we all were kind of rednecky wearing Western clothes back in the day and still do. But back then, that was the thing. Do you want me to put Tanslaw on timeout? No, because He's making all kinds of brownie points, Nicole, with Tracy, but me, yeah, it don't bother me. But yeah, I'm old. Look at this. But I got dark hair. My hair's dark, even though my wife shaved it all off because I asked her to. But yeah, hers has been like that blonde the whole your whole. That's funny, Nicole. Put him in timeout because he's talking about a father-daughter channel. Black hell, I've looked at you for 50 years. I know what you look like. They're like, yeah, but they've been bluish green.
I'm like, okay, what happened
Rednecks here.
there? Yes, fine. Enjoy my eyes change color. I'm like, okay, what on earth is going on?
There's a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of them. But redneck to me wasn't a bad thing. Redneck was just outdoor dude who hunts and fishes and country boy can't survive kind of thing. Redneck wasn't like a derogatory term when we were growing up.
The fact of like our people long term, they were rednecks. Mine were farmers, you know,
Yeah.
and they did have rednecks, and they had the tan that stopped right here, and that was it.
Is my wife. She's in there folding my laundry. Where she okay, I'm gonna say this just because I'm in the garage. She's in there folding my laundry where she ought to be after she fixed my nice supper for me tonight. I'm kidding. And she's in there laughing because she's like, uh-huh. Nicole says she's a redneck. There you go. And yeah, Mark, you're a redneck. You're just a Mexican Italian redneck. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mail, but that comment about Nancy, he just lost out on his present in the mail. I'm gonna take this flag and put it in the trash where it goes, because he just mm-hmm.
Yeah, see Nancy. She knows on. She knows. Yeah, Joy, that's my wife, Nancy. Y'all, she subscribe to her channel. She doesn't do a lot, but she doesn't do a lot on YouTube. But she's the best woman. She knows we've known each other since middle school too. So she knows me and she still married me. So I don't know if that says a whole lot about her, but her,
Brain stopped working properly. Must have
Mark
had one of them hormonal rushes or something.
Scudero says, I guess I gotta buy some more camo. That's to let you know it's your fault. Yeah, exactly. Don't buy I shouldn't tell you this. Don't buy any. Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate that. Don't buy any. I got so much camo, buddy. I got 3 closets. I'm the only dude on the planet that has more closets than my wife. And I mean, she'll tell you, she gets mad. She's like, you need to go do some of this. That's why I had all them fishing shirts out. But yeah,
And me.
hard worker too.
Like I said, she had them hormones that hit her, and boom. Yep. To your father's channel.
Camo most of the year. When I'm not hunting, I wear normal clothes. And then I felt bad about wearing this shirt. Because you know who bought me this shirt? One of the Pretty Lights, the band. Derek Vincent Smith bought this shirt when we were in South Dakota because he saw it and said, I thought of you because he knows I pheasant hunt. And for those of you, it says my blank and it has this rooster is bigger than yours. Because we call, I know it is, isn't it? We call roosters cocks, of course, because you. Oh, did she? That's a nice shirt. Nancy likes fixer uppers. Yeah. She wasn't happy. You guys got to understand that I had 3 major surgeries in what, 11 weeks? Nicole says she raised those pheasants. Yeah, those pheasants are mean too, aren't they? I raised like
You're frozen again. Am I frozen? I don't think so. But there's on, you know, I want quail too. Them little quail eggs. And apparently, quail eggs are delicious. Thank you. Fine and joy. Thank you. They over there talking about pheasants now. I can't say that I've ever had quail eggs, but I understand they're delicious. And I know at the Publix, they're very expensive. Well, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Well, we've got, we got the chickens but we have two different spaces we could actually do the quail. It wouldn't be any trouble. Do they eat the same things chickens eat? Oh, I bet that's pretty, Nicole. I'm listening, Matthew. I can do one. I am woman, hear me roar.
it was mean though, man. It was killing my other one, so I had to take it out to the woodshed because it was just nasty mean. I'd go in there and it'd attack me. They're not nice anyway, but that green one was just mean. But he was green. He didn't look anything like the other ones. He was green. Um, Me, all 4,000 quail. Yeah, yeah. You should have seen me out there at summertime calling every single one of them up to eat. Hell no. I had two. One female I named Oprah because she was big, she was black, and she was mean. And I don't mean it mean, but no, it wasn't being mean. But she was. She was Oprah. She ran the roost.
Don't get thrown off the hook or the
Quail eggs. I'm not cutting into your. I didn't say anything wrong. Because I ain't got no problem with anybody of color or anybody of anything. I get along with everybody.
uh, open to all people. I know that. I try to be, but stupid people do tend to bother me, I have to say.
Because that's what he said. Because she was really dark. She didn't have Bill Naylor, my buddy over from Inverness. He named her Oprah. He said we should call her Oprah. And I'm like, that's actually a good name for her. Because she was the one quail out of all 4,000 that we knew was Oprah. Because she would jump up on the thing. She's all happy to see you.
Any, you give them bird names.
Cheers. Well, we could have called her Harpo, but that wouldn't really work. Um, Possums have 13 nipples. That's a fact. JW, he is a professional possum wrestler. They eat ticks. They do not get rabies. They are excellent, excellent critters to have around. We don't kill possums. Yeah. And if you're Jimmy Durrell, you don't catch one in the fourth grade because he caught the baby and mama swooped down on his butt and lit into him at Beachland Elementary like there was no tomorrow.
A baby went home one time, and Mama was not real happy with us. You can imagine. There were some colorful words spoken.
I'm just glad it wasn't me that brought it home. Possums love eating snakes. That's right. And I think
Way, but I also don't want them sneaking out and going boo at me. I don't like snakes.
Up all night. She's gonna have a good time tonight. But JW, don't they? They're also immune to a rattlesnake bite, if I remember correctly. Like they could get bit by stuff and it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't affect them. They're badass critters, man.
The rattlesnake. There's no. It's some kind of four-legged something that can get a a venomous snake bite and won't bother them. A goat, a sheep, something like I don't remember.
Correct. Yeah, I love possums. They're cool. It's the one critter I did not have a pet as a pet when I was a kid. I had coons, I had skunks, I had a deer, I had all kinds of stuff, but I never had a possum. Hmm? Yeah, I know. Picture of this
Mhm.
Yorkshire Terrier. Had how many of them? Yeah, I know what it is. Y'all can guess what it is because I love them too.
And Brenda would know what it is if she's still around, but she probably went to bed. Uh, but yeah, Nancy wore a possum on his head. Nancy just said on mine, she said there was a guy in Vero used to wear a possum on his head. Oh yeah, he used to go to the fair. I remember that. He would wear that possum on his head at the fair.
In Vero Lake Estates, was it? God, what was his name?
On his head, and everybody'd be looking at him like he'd lost his mind.
Strikes. Yep, they're just mean critters. Tasmanian devil. Yeah, that would be. They're kind of cool. They're like a, I don't know, ticked off. I can't think anything over here we have like them except for wolverines. Um, Not a Michigan Wolverine. They're like little. They're like little. Hey, how you doing tonight, Talk Links? He's like the Michigan Wolverines are more like little kitty cats. Like they're like little kittens. They're not the same thing. Have you seen their little? I don't even want to get into that.
See, you haven't gotten. Oh, that's a good one.
They're either fucking or mating. It, or excuse me, I meant to say fighting or the other word. I apologize. I tried to do it right there. I apologize for that. They're either fighting or fornicating. How about that? Sorry. So anyway, we saw them and they were doing both at the same time. And I forgot who was with me. It wasn't Mark. I forgot who was with me. And they were like, "Yeah, it looks like our household." And I'm like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?" Um, God, who was with me? But yeah, mink and fishers, all of them little weasel guys. Yeah, they're terrible. Nicole's laughing. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. Joy, I apologize. I was trying to put that correctly. Anyway, that's twice. Fishers are just not good. No, they kill a lot of stuff. Thanks, Richard. We appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks for coming in. Like and subscribe. Go to Granny's Southern Corner. She's like the brains of this whole operation. I just sit out here and get in trouble. Wombats are cool. Yeah, that is a cool man.
Wombat's really cool.
You know those little red pandas? Those little red pandas, they look kind of like that in the face. They got really cute faces and stuff. And I think wombats, don't they poop in a cube? Like it's a square. Their poop is literally square. Uh, what on your radar? Yeah, I think JW would know. Don't wombats poop in a square? And they tried to. Well, because it's okay. If somebody called you from a radio station tomorrow and said, for the $25,000 question, we have one question: what critter poops in a square? And you said, I know the answer to this. It's wombats. Congratulations, you won $25,000. That's why you would need to know. I knew that. Did you see that fountain of knowledge in here? I am a fountain of useless information. She had to get taken to the hospital because she took a bunch of rabbit turds and shoved them up her nose. That's why I know
What's your family like that? Lord have mercy.
your nose that you have to go to the ER. Like, at what point can you not breathe? And you go, oh crap. Richard's like, he's thinking, why did I get in here? This is like crazy. These people are nuts. Fisher's as in weasel, yes. I'm going to get us off this subject because Radar's talking way too much about poop. But there's another $25,000 question.
Up against them. Now, luckily, my neighbor is the animal control officer, so he takes care of that issue for me because uh, raccoons are cute. They're very, 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 very cute, but they're very destructive. And they know how to open the trash can. They know how to open a cooler. They opened a cooler at the Long Point campground one time and ate $300 worth of meat out of our cooler. That's a true story. They got them little hands. Mm, nasty, just nasty. No, I don't like. Oof.
Refrigerator somehow. And I went home. I couldn't find the squirrel or the skunk or the two raccoons. And I went to the kitchen. They were all in the refrigerator. And we had that peach carpet in that house in Palm Bay. And my squirrel Chipper had spilled grape Kool-Aid on everybody. So when I opened the door up, they couldn't have been in there that long and they'd have suffocated. But I opened the door up, I got all these little eyes looking at me, and then everybody scattered across the peach carpet with the grape Kool-Aid on their feet. So I had to. I don't know, Nicole. I can't tell. Do you know Fisher's? Well, this was like in 1984. So grape Kool-Aid, because it was cheap. Remember back in the day when we were all starting out, you drank whatever was cheap. Kool-Aid was cheap. Nicole asked, I don't know. She's asking him, why not? Cute but pesky. Get into my feed shed. Pooped in it. Had to buy new stuff. Nicole, yeah, coons are bad, man.
My house, and they can become where they're not afraid of humans really easily. And I say, I'm sorry, I don't want no rabies. Well, speaking of Carol's mother and her 87, 88 self, just recently, yes, just recently, had to go through rabies shots because a coon bit her. Mhm. Yep.
I did. She got it in the.
To go to the emergency room. I don't know, every day for however long or whatever it was, to get the shot. Well, I mean, I did back in the day, and you remember we used to make our own popsicles? Um, yeah, and you had one of them Tupperware popsicle thing. Oh, when we got the Tupperware popsicle thing, I thought, "Oh, hot diggity, we are in high cotton now." But well, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, oh yeah. Bye, sweetie. You have a good night. Get some rest. Yes, the trash pan. That's exactly what.
Mark. The prop. He's got a motor that he needs a new prop for that Ted Williams Sears motor. Yeah, I was just Carol says she says it was her fault. She scared it. It was pretty cute. This raccoon's chewing her mama's arm up, but it was cute. Carol, I love you. Carol's a sweetheart. My videos and look at the carp. The guy catching that big old carp, that is the Pedescadero. He's a cool dude, man. So she did have to go for 3 or 4 weeks to get the shots. But what Carol was it like I when I got attacked by that bobcat, I had to get 7 shots in my stomach, but it was all at the same time. Like over a period of like a couple hours. When she did it, I understand now that they do the shot around the wound. Is that how they did hers, Carol? No, I was asking Carol how they did the shots on Ellen because so my buddy Josh, who was over here earlier, he got attacked by a coyote and he had to get the shots. But what they did was she's 88. She had one come in the house. She chased it out. Carol said that she had to go get the shots and she had to go for 3 or 4 weeks to get the shots. When they did mine in my stomach, they did them all at the same time over a period of a couple hours because it made you sick. It hurt too, the long needle in your stomach. When Josh Younger got attacked by the coyote, they gave him a shot and then they put shots around the wound for the rabies. So he said it still sucked, but it wasn't in the stomach. They did it in around the wound. So no, Nicole, you'd have to know Ellen. She's like old school tough. Sweet lady, but man, them women are just tough. Yeah, a bunch of small injections all around the wound. That's what they did with Josh. That's why I was wondering because it's all not fun. But because Josh told me it hurt because they were sticking them in the wound. For mine, I got bit in the top of the head, got tore up by this bobcat. They put them in my stomach, and I was in third grade when that happened. So, um, yeah, yeah, I had my mouth guard shut.
Just in case you're curious, that's what it's from. He's got to make up time from his, and he lost all this weight and everything.
We grew up with her and her parents, her mom, and her brother. We've all been friends. All of us been friends since we were little kids. Cool lady, and sweet as could be. But she apparently got bitten by a raccoon here. Well, not apparently, she got bitten by a raccoon, so they had to give her rabies shots. So we were trying to figure out. She became Batman. Yeah, yeah. The ones in the stomach weren't fun, but Josh said the ones around the wound weren't fun either. So yeah, we don't want to. Anyway, so here's the deal. Nancy's got to get up and go to work in the is go to Granny's corner and hang out with Sis for a little while because she's gonna be Batman. No, I don't think Ellen became anything. She probably just shrugged it off and went on about her business, didn't she? No, yeah. We were talking about her earlier today, Carol, because we remember going out to the house. Glenn says his wife says
Nothing
he's a
wrong with
redneck.
being a
You
redneck.
are. Ashley, we'll remember you. Absolutely. Because you're Ashley B is Ashley B. We will remember Ashley.
Nancy says she's got to get the coffee pot fixed first.
Oh, does she? All right. Well, I don't want to stay out too late. So my wife's been really good about all this. And she told me, she said, you can do YouTube, just don't make it become all consuming. Okay. I don't have
Well,
a
see, I
problem with
don't
that.
really have to worry so much about it because Dwayne goes to bed with the chickens. Literally, he
Yeah,
goes to
he
bed
does.
when before it's dark,
Yeah.
and he gets up before it's daylight. So he
Well, we're
don't
going to the rodeo Thursday night.
like a real
Nancy said,
rodeo.
well, the fair's here in town and it's
Oh, how
Idaho.
lovely! I love a rodeo.
Yeah, and it's almost like Cracker Days was in Fellsmere when we
Okay,
were young, but it's like Cracker Days here is
I
like,
do enjoy the bulldogs.
yeah. I can't believe you really have a Georgia Bulldog flag in your basement. I thought we were going to be such good friends.
Hey, go dogs! I can go for. I
Because it's
have
black and red. Tell them the truth. It's because they're red.
no.
Tell them
It's my criteria for how I cheer for football. I had to explain all this to Dwayne one time because he didn't understand it. Because he's all this Big Ten. Well, he thought when we first met, he was like, "What do you mean you never heard of the Big Ten?" I'm like,
because
"Well,
we're SEC.
exactly." I'm like, "Well, sorry, sweetheart, but I don't watch.
Safer. How you
No
doing tonight,
offense to
man?
anybody, I don't watch Yankee ball." That's what I told him. Now I have since watched way too
It's affecting your brain.
a game in person, they lose. Hey, but so anyway, oh dear, I'm so sorry.
Granny's
Maybe
corner went out.
so I basically, want all my Florida teams to win, and I go up the thing. I want the Georgia, South Carolina. Over, you got to go for Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana,
AJ total, I'm scared.
Texas. That's how I cheer. You know,
Ashley, we're not staying up too late because we're old. As a matter of fact, I'm about to bail because my wife's got to
and I can.
go to because he's something different every day. But yeah, Ashley, we're old. I go to bed. Now my sister there, she'll stay up all night because she don't sleep, and I usually don't sleep, but I do have to go spend some time with my wife. She's been at work. There's nothing to be scared of, AJ Total. Yeah, no, we're all good. We're just talking
Oh
about getting
no,
attacked by raccoons and getting rabies shots.
no, I'm not a scary person at all. Well, unless you're one of my children and didn't take the trash out when you were supposed to, then I can be a
Yeah,
little
right.
scary.
Then you're in
But
trouble. But no, Nicole, everybody go help Nicole start getting some subscriptions and stuff, and let's help everybody get their channel building up. Go to Granny's Corner, Granny's Southern Corner, Granny. Just find Granny because
can. No, it ain't gonna let me. Oh Lord. Oh dear God. Not unless you want me to get. I'm agreeing. Well, between that and gloom, despair, and agony on me, um,
she can't type at Granny's Corner anymore. The chats are out.
I
And
don't
AJ Total just
know.
said something in a language that I don't understand. It's
Oh,
poteen, something about poteen, which means that's probably French Canadian.
Oh Lord, I have apps. You asking me? I
Nancy,
barely
see, this
grasp
is what
English.
here's life when you're married. My wife has been on here watching all this on Granny's channel, and here you just said on mine, she says, "Bring Lily in when you come." That means bring the dog in. The dog's out with you.
Exactly.
Welcome to married life in Idaho. Um, you know
Ooh,
what I do need to do though is I need to take y'all outside before we go and show you something cool because we have the
y'all do have pretty sunsets. Yeah.
she's 13 years old. You guys have seen her on a lot of my videos. Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all
Oh God, he's
alone?
singing.
I searched the world over and thought I found true love, but they were gone.
I'm sorry. He has better typing skills than I do.
Richard says, "Is that a good idea?" God for will survives, and that's one of our rules. Yeah, we don't want to
We don't want to
we
offend
don't want to not
anybody.
be able to say hey to you. You know what I'm saying? Because then we don't know what you're saying. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh dear Lord, no. I can't translate nothing.
moderators, Nicole, we appreciate you. JW is awesome at it.
I don't know if mine's still going or not. I have no idea. I know. I don't know.
But um, anyway, yeah, Nicole, thank you. We appreciate you guys. I'm gonna bail. It's almost 9 minutes. That way I can get to see her. Y'all go to Granny's Southern Corner, Granny's Corner. Check out her channel. Real quick before I go back through and look, like finding joy in this journey. She's awesome. We have some really cool people on here. Nicole will help get your channel going like big time, especially Silly Salmon. He'll get you going. But no, it's all right. Nicole said she didn't mean to delete.
You're froze. Well, kiss Nancy for me. Tell her I love her and tell her thank you.
To catch up because Tracy keeps me up on what's going on with your family and Kenny and everybody all the time. So I know what's been going on, but I'm glad you're doing well. I love you. Carol's, like I say, we grew up together. I do miss Florida. I do miss my friends. I miss all
Lord, ain't that
crazy. You know, it really is. Which was, we were kids, their truck, and nobody freaks out here. Um, but
Hey,
anyway,
Carol,
thanks,
if you
Nicole.
want
I'm
to
glad
jump
you
over to
enjoyed it.
mine, you can, and I'll
Yeah,
chat with
go over to
you.
Granny's Corner. She'll be on for a little while, and that way she can explain why I'm so talkative.
Hello, finding joy.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you, Carol. Seriously, love you too. You're just awesome people, and I wish we were closer. Because again, you get older and you realize the friends that you had when you were younger that you really should have kept in contact with more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Jay's still thinking we should be singing. But yeah, Nancy says, "Hey, you remember Nancy Troglin, don't you, Carol?" So see, I even had to go all the way to Florida to bring somebody back that was like a decent person to hang out with me the rest of my life.
It's just
So I
because you
married a
couldn't
wonderful
find
girl.
one of them women out there. You couldn't find one of those. What are they? What are they called when they're from Idaho?
They'd be Idahoans. Seriously, they're Idahoans. Potato farmer.
I'm sorry.
I know it. Well, that's what everybody laughs about. They say Idaho. You know what I mean?
I
But
do know
yeah,
what you
so
mean. Yeah, I do know what you mean. But
Pure Alaska, how you doing, man? Go to Granny's Southern Corner. I'm getting ready to bail. Pure Alaska's awesome too. He's got a really
hello,
cool
Pure
channel.
Alaska.
Yeah, go to Granny's Corner because I'm getting ready to bail because Nancy's got to go to bed. I will. I'll tell her, hey, Carol. I think she's still on. Guys, appreciate the heck out of you. Go to Granny's Southern Corner. She's on there right now. And then I will see all y'all later. Jay, love you, man. I hope you're
Thank
feeling
you,
better.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay, when you get feeling better,
I'm gonna tell y'all secrets.
Alaska, go check him out. He's got an awesome.
Thank you, Nancy. All right, bye. Talk to you later. All right. All right,
See
bye.
you later. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Now we talk.